It's PurpleFrog here. Let's play GeoGuessr. It is Tuesday. Before we get into the Tuesday stuff, I just wanted to say oops, because for the last week I didn't realize this, that OBS has been recording the microphone to both channels, and so I haven't been able to process the audio the way I would like to, but we go from there. If you were watching yesterday's video, you'll know that during the video we changed a little bit of how the microphone is filtered. So if that happens again, it shouldn't be an issue, but just in case, we're ready to go. Because the whole idea is that I should be able to process everything live. That's the whole reason I'm doing 2 computers for streaming. And we'll see. There is still apparently some clipping that happens. I don't know why that's happening. The only thing I can think of is the 2i2 interface that I have is bad. There are other interfaces available, of course. And I could just buy a USB microphone, but I really enjoy my XLR mics because this is what I do. So we'll keep it as it is. This is a Tuesday challenge, and for those of you who've been here before, you know Tuesday means that I pick something off of the GeoGuessr subreddit. Latitude challenge. This is latitude number 18, and all of these guesses will be on the same latitude on Earth. So some of them have a lot of clues, some of them don't have any clues, but they all have one same thing in column, which is the latitude. So here it goes. Kind of neat. Sort of European looking, but we'll hold judgment until we start moving around. Excuse me. I also seem to have a frog in my throat. Ha! Jokes. I don't know why. That's a sign on the left. Are we in Japan? We're in Korea. Oh. Alright, so we're in Korea. Question becomes, will I be able to find a major road? Or at least enough stuff in English to help get me in the right direction? Bus stop, thanks. I mean, if worse comes to worse and we can figure out where we are, we have to get the bigger clues now. We have a lot of good clues to pinpoint, actually. Well, let's just find a big road that'll help pinpoint, or a big city name. I will take either. I am not picky. I'd be answering my hopes here, actually. Received what I asked for. So the question is, will it be enough? Let's go to the big map. Not as big as it could be, but still a big map. All right. So I'd like to not zoom in any farther, but I will if I have to. So we're looking for Bangkok, or we're looking for Daijin or Tuksan. No, definitely not Pyongyang. There are some photospheres. You're not wrong. Oh my god, there's a time limit. God damn it. Forgot about that. That at all. We could have gotten the freaking time limits. I don't like where I am. That's obviously not where we are. But I'm so distracted by this time limit thing. It makes me so sad. I should have asked you guys if anyone had played this and if there was a time limit, because then I wouldn't have played it. I think I'm kind of done with time limits for the most part. I don't know why I'm looking at Japan. Just leave me alone. This challenge could have been so interesting. Like, whatever. I mean, it's a competition part of it, right? We're on the East Coast, because of course. I don't think we would have found it, looking at how small Daijin was. Also, Byolyong was small as well. But it would have been nice if I could have kept moving, right? So I'm coming this way, we find those clues. Right? If I'd gone either way, I'd have even gotten a bigger road, but I didn't have time for it. Who is that? Oh, Packers fan. Weird to be in the United States. Oh shoot, I forgot to look and see what latitude that was. That was not a very smart thing to do, was it? No, it was not. Oh, it's non-moving. Somebody should have said that as well. Okay. Oh, there you go. I didn't notice that either. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have played this one. I hate stuff. South Korea, we were here, right? So it's like this-ish. So to me, it looks like Jay's favorite place. So like we're up in here. Probably closer to Death Valley, actually, but we're gonna go with that. Ah, we're on the other side. No, not as much, honestly, Simi. Not like this. Like I like the Capitals ones. I like certain other ones, but like that first round, I don't know. I don't know. Non-moving is okay. Good point. I just think like this challenge in particular would be better if it were a moving challenge and had no time limit. That would be more entertaining for me to play this kind of challenge like that. I mean, I think we're in good pain. Maybe Taiwan. Taiwan's not the same latitude though, so that won't work. Have to be Japan. Where were we? We were up here-ish. Or we're in China. Or Pakistan. Or some India. Somewhere. There's some disputes going on with this borders over here. A bit of disputes. That looks like Italian. What do you mean there'd be no challenge? I disagree. I think there would be a challenge. It may not be as hard of a challenge as you want, but it's still a challenge. I like playing GeoGuessr to find places, like see interesting locations and find places. And I'm not certain that this necessarily fits both the halves of that bill. It's interesting, which is fine, but it's not like there's a thing to be said for too much of a challenge. Like I don't want to play my life on hard mode. What's the point of that? My actual life is kind of already annoying. Like when I play games, I'd like them to be entertaining. I'm not the gamer that would play. Let me think of something that I might actually play. Like Fallout 76. I might someday actually play that because it looks interesting. But I'm not going to play it on hard because I don't want it to be hard. I want it to be interesting. I want to follow the story. I mean, that's just how I am. Like in Factorio, I do a lot of quality of life mods in Factorio because I don't need that to be challenging. Although with that game, I have proven that I can play it on stupid challenging modes, but still. So we're at this level through into Italy. Southern Italy then. Sicily. Is that right? Ish. Yeah, it was right. It's on one of the little ones. Pantelleria. I should have known that. Part of the African challenge because it's technically on the African tectonic plate. Quick region guessing to train your place recognition. I mean, that's fair. Which fine. It's just not me. Like I said, if I had known this was a 3, I wouldn't have picked it. I just didn't. For some reason, it didn't register in my brain that this was a 3-level challenge. If it had registered, you'd have seen it in the geo schedule, but it's not. So I thought this was a 2. So I think that's what it is I like 3s for certain things and not for other things. And this type of challenge, I preferred it would have been actually moving. I'm thinking it's Greece, right? So, whoops, that's too high. So I think we're just gonna go with that. Or it'll be Spain. Jesus God. Who are you, Mr. Packers man? Shitako. Who beat the robot. I'm intrigued by that. Very intrigued by that. All right, well, that was from a more concerted effort to watch if it's going to be a 3 challenge to figure out something else different. Why are there only 4? Why is it not showing? Weird. But I mean, it was okay. I mean, they're interesting locations, right? And it's not like it's a bad challenge. I just went in with different expectations, and like anything else in life, when you go in with a certain set of expectations and they're not met, you're going to be disappointed. And so I'm disappointed a little bit, but it's not a problem. And yeah, I think we're just gonna have to disagree, Simi. I don't think that it would be too easy. I think it would be more interesting. I think it would be more enjoyable. But that's just me. So that's the GeoGuessr subreddit here on a Tuesday. Of course, if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. And if you're not watching on Twitch, you should be. Sundays at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. There's plenty of more GeoGuessr action to come in this recording session. But if you're watching on YouTube, that's the end of this video. So you'll have to wait for the next one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Subscribe to the channel to stay updated to everything as it happens. Until next time, cheers.